it's Stephanie again from SykoticTootz. Today I'm going to have a Valentine's Day tutorial. This isn't just for Valentine's. I mean, if you guys aren't doing anything, but you want to do makeup, then do it. If you're sitting on the couch eating some papitas, do it. Whenever you feel like it, just do it. Doesn't have to necessarily be for Valentine's. But yeah, this is what I came up with. So if you want to know how I did it, then let's go.
Alright guys, let's just jump into it. We're gonna start off by saying bye to that mustache. And I'm just using the Finish Touch. You can buy this at Walmart. Now, I'm going to be moisturizing my face with this Spa Vitamin C Brightening Cream. Love that shade. You can buy that at TJ Maxx. Get them deals. I'm also going to use the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. This is the shit. I definitely recommend it. As you can see, I really have dark circles, and I have dry skin under there, so I feel like it's helping both of those issues. Yeah, just massage it all over that pretty face. Make it feel good. And next we're gonna go in with our primer. I'm using the Hangover RX by Too Faced. This one I got it as a sample, so because you know the actual was $32. And then we're gonna go in with our foundation. This is my favorite one. It's by Milani and it's a conceal and perfect 2-in-1. I'm in the shade 4 medium beige. Oh yeah, and I actually ran out of that, so I had to use my other one, and I love this one too. And it's the True Match Illumi by L'Oreal. So I just mixed both of those, and I'm gonna use my Real Technique Beauty Blender to dab it all over the face. I know it looks like it's lighter than my skin, but it actually matches my neck, which is all that matters. So yeah, dab it all over the face. You can put it underneath your under eye as well, since it is a concealer. Next, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm in the shade Espresso because I love my brows really dark, and that's just a preference thing. Some people like them natural, but you know, do you. And I'm just gonna outline the bottom. I just got mine threaded, so I do have a pretty good shape. And then we're gonna go on the top, and you don't want to start in the front, otherwise it just looks like too drawn in. And of course, I'm not a makeup artist, so you know, you do you. If you don't like what I'm saying, then you do you, boo. But yeah, just follow the shape. That's all you gotta do. And then next, I'm just gonna start filling them in softly. I'm really not going in that hard. And then with the spoolie of it, then you just start, you know, mixing it all together, brushing it in, and then you slowly start bringing like some of that leftover product that you got into the front, and then you'll start bringing the spoolie up. That way you get that nice gradient effect. And then to clean them up, I'm gonna go with the Bobbi Brown and foundation stick in warm beige. This is 3.5, and I'm also going to go with the Bobbi Brown Touch Up Brow, what is it called? You know what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with that, and then yeah, just clean it, go in with the line. This is really important to make it look really clean. Yeah, I did that because I have really long lashes, so that always tends to happen. I touch it with the brush and it sucks. But yeah, now with the sides of it, you're gonna do the top. Some people like to use foundation just so it's more natural, but you'll see a little technique that I do, and I don't know, I just feel like it gives it that oomph, and like, bitch, here are my brows, you better look, honey. So, you know, like I said, you do you. This is just my preference. And here is one brow. You can definitely tell the difference. It's crazy. Let's see. What the hell are you doing? Now I'm just going to go in with a brush, and I'm just going to start blending it all down. Obviously, you're not going to go out with two freaking lines, like white ass lines there. So yeah, blend that shit. You're gonna blend the top as well. See how it's looking? Mm-hmm. There we go. And you start blending the top. And just be very careful because sometimes I go a little too ham and I end up removing some of my brow. So then I'm gonna go in with that beauty blender and I'm just gonna start dabbing really closely to that line. And what that is doing, since we put our foundation with that side, it's just blending it all nicely. So all that brightness is just taking it away, honey. Now we're gonna conceal. And we're going to go in with my Maybelline concealer, and I'm in the shade 25 medium. This is the shade, and it's very affordable. I think it's like $7, Fit Me concealer. And we're just going to start drawing kind of a triangle underneath our eyes, and this is to really brighten those dark circles. If you don't want to do that extra step, I mean, you could just always stay with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It is a concealer. And just do that, but I really like a bright eye since I really have dark circles, and that's hereditary. If you're a cañas, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Fucking sucks. And yeah, you put some on your cupid's bow and some on your chin just to bring up, like pop up those features. I put a little bit on my forehead because I have a giant forehead. The bigger you make it on the forehead, like the bigger your forehead will seem. So for me, no. Now we're just going to get that beauty blender and start blending it. And obviously I edited it most out, but you know, take your time on that because if you like just leave it like for say like right now, you're obviously going to tell what the hell you did. So take your time and blend that shit out. Next we're going to go in with our Shade and Light palette. I fucking love this shit. And I use the colors Lyric and Lucid, I think. Oh, is it the other way around? I even messed up there. Nope, it was Lyric and Levitation. And we're gonna go in with our concealer brush, for setting it underneath. And this is the Kat Von D as well, number 25. And yeah, set that. And it's very important to do this, otherwise you'll be creasing all day and then it's gonna like your face like eats the concealer. So make sure to freaking set it, especially if you're gonna have a wild night for Valentine's Day, baby. Then we're gonna go with our Avon. Come on, Avon, I'm showing you some love here. And we're gonna go in with the medium, and this is the Ideal Flawless, so I'm pretty sure they still have that. And I'm gonna go in also with the Bobbi Brown powder foundation and set that face up because, you know, this needs to last all night. Yes! Honestly, this is my favorite shadow palette right now. So yeah, this is the Peach Too Sweet, Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And we're gonna use this for our tutorial. I'm just taking the color Georgia with a blending, like a little blending brush. The one I have is from Sephora, but I mean, you can use whatever you want. And we're just gonna put it in the crease and start blending it in there. We're doing that with the other eye too. It's very important to start with something lighter than your skin color because that'll be your transition. That way, if you start adding, let's say, darker colors, it's not just gonna look like you have panda eyes or a hot mess going on there. It's all gonna like blend seamlessly. So take your time. Next, we're gonna go in with the color Candy Peach, and this is our star of the show. And yeah, you just start in the inner corner and pack that in really well. I'm using the same brush, so you know, I have 1,000 brushes, but I usually use the same ones. Like, who feels me on that? And this is totally up to you. You can customize it however you want. I honestly dipped in there probably like 5 times for each eye to get the desired look I want. If you want it even more pinker, just keep dipping. And now I'm gonna go back in with the Georgia. This is a different brush just to blend everything in. Obviously I can't even use the other one because it's already used the darker color. And I'm gonna go in also with the color Bellini, and I'm gonna pat that all over my eyelid. Make sure to pat, not swipe, because especially with colors like this, if you swipe, then I just don't feel like you get the real color of it. It kind of comes off patchy, and that goes with any palette that I've used. So I always just pat and put that all over both eyelids, baby. This is what's gonna make your eyes also like pop out in a good way. We're gonna go back and blend. You know it. And now we're also gonna be getting the color Nectar. Or Nectar? What the hell? And we're gonna put that in the middle, and that's just to give it a more oomph to the eye too. I like Bellini, but this on top of it, yes, bitch. You can see the glow. And now with an angled brush, we're gonna start on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with both of these two shades in Candied Peach and Just Peachy, and put that really close, like really tight to the bottom lash line. And I'm gonna get a fluffier brush and go in with the same color, Candy Peach, and blend that out. I like it to, you know, kind of go a little bit further down, so that's why I'm blending so low. You don't have to if you don't want to. And I'm just using a Morphe brush, a flat one, just to do my inner corner. And I'm gonna use the same one, Nectar, and put it on the inner corner. I love doing this, even if I'm doing just a simple look, because I just feel like it makes me look more awake. Also put it on your brow bone so it can do more of a lift effect. Then I'm gonna go with my gel liner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio in the color Blackest Black. And of course, my brush, which is a Smashbox, and it's just a liner brush. Take your time with this, like practice seriously makes perfect. Sometimes one is up, the other one is down. I still went out like that, so you know, fuck it, you're learning. Bam, there we go. 30 hours later. Then lashes, and those are the wispy lashes by Ardell. Then we use my Duo glue. You first gotta curl them, and we're gonna go with our voluminous L'Oreal Carbon Black. Thank you, Jojo, for introducing me to this. This is life. Just put one small coat and go in with the lashes. Done. Then I'm gonna go back in with my Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to be using the Shadow Play and Sombre colors to contour. I want to look slim thick today, so you just keep applying it. Like, make the fishy face and then apply to those hollows. And yeah, put it all over the face. I'm putting a lot actually on my forehead because that's what's gonna make it look smaller. Then I'm gonna go with this flat brush and my Airspun, and I'm just gonna bake underneath there. That way I can have a cut of a contour. We wanna cut bitches with our wing liner and with our contour. Now I'm gonna use this MAC blush and this Morphe brush, and yeah, I just thought it was perfect. It's not too pinky. It's just more of a brownish blush. I love it. Now I'm gonna use this brush to highlight, and I'm gonna be using the Carly Bible palette. These have names. Well, I did have the little paper, but I threw that away. So I'm just going to use those two and start to highlight. And I kept packing it in, and it just wasn't enough. So I went back in with my Jaclyn Hill, which is my Ride or Die by Becca. And I just am going to use the Prosecco and the Champagne Pop mixed together. And yes, bitch, you can see the fucking glow there. You gotta go all out, man. And now we're just going to take this e.l.f. kabuki brush that I have, and we're just going to start blending it all in. We're trying to look natural. Don't you see my naturalness right there? And don't let nobody tell you you're wearing too much makeup, because you do you, boo. Seriously. And I forgot to do my lower lashes, so I'm going to go in with the Carbon Black again and put that. And I also always love to use this nude pencil underneath, and this is from Wet n Wild. And this is to make my eyes look bigger. Now to fill in my lips, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty. And this is in the color Bombshell. I love this thing. It's a nice nude with a pink undertone. You can do whatever lip you want. This is just my preference. And then, just because I want a little bit more of a glossy look, I'm going to go in with my peach lip gloss. And this is in the color Peachsicle. This thing like tastes and smells so good. Like, I don't think it's edible, but
guys, well, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys love it as much as I do. It's a very nice, easy look. Obviously a little extra with the wing. I love a wing liner, so if you guys don't like it, you don't have to do it. If you don't like the pink on the eyelid, then you can just do other colors. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, but you do you, boo. There ain't no rules to makeup. Alright, so yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be back with more makeup videos since this is a passion of mine. I love it so much. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Thank you all who are subscribed and continue on watching us. You guys are the real MVP, and I love you guys so much, and so does Toots. Alright, so we will see you in another future video. Hopefully SykoticTootz is back together again. So yeah, much love for you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Today I have this Valentine's nice pinky eye for you guys. Look, I hope that you guys like it. I know I do. Like, nudish pink lips, so I hope that you guys like it. Why?